We will be starting shortly, just setting things up. Okay, I think... Oh god, that's loud. Jesus. Okay, I think everything's good. Right, I think everything's all good to go. Just making some final checks here and there. Yeah. We're good to go. We're good to go. Now, I wasn't originally planning to do a live stream at this time, but you know what? Let's just go with it. Let's just do it. I want to speak more about the Five Nights at Freddy's official trailer because I have a lot of things to say about this trailer. Because I couldn't really speak about it when, you know, the trailer first came out because I was at an event and yeah, I just didn't have time to process everything. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're just going to go over the trailer, have a little chat between us and see our opinions on the movie. I mean the movie trailer. Now it is July 1st, so yeah, it's a brand new month. The trailer came out on June 27th, which I did not expect. Thanks Jason Blum for doing that for us. So yeah, let's just get right on into the trailer then. Now already, the cinematography, I gotta give them props for this. The cinematography for this movie looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, just props to the directions and stuff.
Hi, this is Mike. I was just calling to see if that job that you offered.
Now this is Mike Schmidt, I believe his name is pronounced. He is the security guard that we all know from Five Nights at Freddy's 1. We've been him before. It was on his, like, payment role.
Offered was still available.
Here is William Afton, presumably being played by Matthew Lillard. Now, it is said that William Afton goes by different names. So Steve most likely is playing William Afton. A lot of people have said this in their trailer breakdowns and that, and I fully agree. I think he's hiding something.
Yes. The security.
There was a... Hello, welcome to the stream.
Guard.
Mono Games.
I will take anything.
You will take anything?
This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. They shut it down years ago. The owner's just not ready to let it go yet.
I will work and you will sleep.
I understand.
Can I just say, it feels so unreal to finally see Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Place, like, fully in shot. Because we discussed about this a few months ago, where we was going over the filming for the movie. So it is very cool to finally see the building in its full glory in the movie, and the cameras just does it justice. Like, it looks so cool to finally see it up and running. Also, I just love the interior of the pizza place. Like, it feels like it could fit into the first game. Okay, so here we have the prize counter, I believe, and this very nice image of Bonnie and Chica there. I know, right? I'm still getting used to seeing the pizzeria after so long without seeing it. Yeah, I see what you mean by that, man. So Mike Smith is just walking through the pizzeria, just, you know, vibing with it, getting used to the place. Now this is interesting. There's a lot of drawings in the background here. I believe there's some references to FNAF World with like the rainbow, because I know that was a thing in FNAF World. A very nice cartoon drawing of Freddy. Now, something interesting. In the actual pizzeria, Freddy doesn't wear gloves, but on the actual sign, Freddy wears gloves. So I don't know if that's like just a design choice by the pizzeria itself, like to say, just giving Freddy different like accessories and all that, perhaps. And there we have Foxy there, looking very eerie on the shadow of a door. It looks like, I don't know. It looks like a warehouse type thing, but from the producers Megan. Now here we have a vent with very nasty little rats there. Yeah, I would not want to crawl through that vent. So is this the scene where Mike, we see later on in the trailer, Mike is actually crawling through the vent? So that could be where that takes place. Now, in the background right by here, you can actually see some references to other YouTubers. I don't know most of them, but I know that one's Dawako? Dawako? Is that how you pronounce his name? I've been watching him for quite a few months now. He's a really great FNAF YouTuber, and I highly recommend him. He's very enthusiastic about the franchise. At first look at the desk there.
All you have to do is keep your...
And there we have it, the monitors. Now, I mentioned in the post that the monitors kind of remind me of FNAF Help Wanted. Because they sort of had like this layout, and of course there's the cup there, which did remind me of Help Wanted. And in the background right by there, you can see a celebration poster. Oh, and a nice little sort of cartoony picture of the gang there. That I did not notice on first viewing. Oh, Foxy's lurking out of Pirate's Cove, it seems. So maybe, could this be taking place like on another night? I actually wonder that. Like, is this when he's first introduced to the cameras, or is he coming back for another night and Foxy is seemingly peeking out? We know what our little rascal is like.
Your eyes on the monitor.
Welcome to Freddy Fazbear.
And of course we have the training video from the official teaser trailer. I wonder that as well.
Where fantasy and fun come to life.
Now, some people have actually speculated that these kids in the teaser trailer could be the ones that are taken to be put into or be used as the animatronics. I'm not really too sure on that, because we do see kids later on, which does imply that they are Bonnie, Freddy, Foxy, and Chica.
Okay.
And now this character's interesting. Also, we get another look at some of the pizzeria there.
You must be new security guard.
Yep.
Help you, officer?
Have you met them?
This is actually Vanessa. Now, no, not Vanessa from Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, but there's been a lot of speculation of Vanessa. Just sort of gives a head up to Mike that what's going on in this pizzeria is serious, and these animatronics really mean business.
Them yet?
Met who?
Now, this to me is one of the most perfect shots in the entire trailer. It just feels so atmospheric. Seeing Mike looking at Freddy and Bonnie as they are deactivated as of right now. Yeah, it just looks so creepy and just imagine being Mike in this position. I mean, we technically have, as I keep saying, but you're just wandering around this pizzeria place that you just took as a job because, you know, you didn't have any money. Oh, you didn't have any money. You needed the money. And you just see these creepy things just out of nowhere, like.
Them.
Another cool look at the cameras. Now, this wording is interesting. I can't really see what it says. I don't know what that says, but Mike is falling asleep on the job. You shouldn't do that, Mike. Now, one thing I'm wondering by here is, does this actually take place like just before 6 AM on the first night? Oh, there's a better look at the wording. Nebraska. Huh, okay. And we have another nice look at the celebration poster there. Okay, let's just carry on. Oh, go back there. I was getting into the tune then. Okay, so we have this very nice look at the interior of the pizza place with a few little machines here and there. Looks like that's Cyclone. I'm trying to pick out some of these, but it just looks like there's, perhaps that's a pinball machine, maybe. Yeah, just very nice details here. Okay, so here we have the prize counter. So either that Chica mask is 2,000 tickets, or maybe it's a Freddy mask, or maybe all the masks are like 2,000 tickets. Like, that's a lot of tickets for Five Nights at Freddy's mask, not gonna lie. And you've got like these cool little plushies here for like 13,000, and then these little novelty things. Of course, there's a sign that says "Let's Eat." As we know, that's a reference to Chica, who says "Let's Eat" on her bib. No, I believe this was leaked a few months ago, weren't it? Like, didn't we have like a leaked set photo of this area in particular? And there they are. The animatronics are now fully active. And I gotta say, props to the people who've made these animatronics. Like, they look so good. Let me just mute that and... no, I don't want that. No, where's the speed? Okay, there's the speed. My bad. So let's put that to that. Like, doesn't they just look so epic? Mike is seemingly covering his ears here. Perhaps because of the music is so blaring. I actually made a joke in my trailer reaction that Bonnie's gonna be pissed at Mike because of his guitar is just sparked. He is not gonna be happy with Mike whatsoever. Now if we go back to right by here, this seems to be the new camera mechanic where Mike will be switching between different cameras throughout the night. Is very different to the games, because on the games you have these bright white LEDs, And here it just looks like it's a almost retro 2000s thing. And a good look at some of the... Now, this so reminds me of the first game where we had that camera in the dining area. Well, that might still be the prize counter, actually. Okay, let's go back. I'm gonna be saying that a lot. This right by here is the money shot for me. Seeing Freddy, Chica, and Bonnie on the stage like they were in Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Like, the attention to detail in just this tiny shot. This is just a tiny shot that didn't even... Well, it needed to be in the movie, of course, but they didn't have to go to this extent to make it feel like this. And it's just something, you know, so simplistic, but it makes you feel like they know what they're doing. This just feels right.
In the 80s.
There's a first look at Foxy. I believe, if you look at the curtains here, I believe this might be Pirate's Cove. So perhaps he's lurking out through Pirate's Cove.
Kids went missing. The police searched Freddys top to bottom.
Yes, they did. Okay, that's actually creepy. The way the ghost kid is laughing at Abby, but they not gonna lie.
They never found them.
Also, it looks like they've turned down the brightness of the eyes compared to the first trailer, because I remember everybody going on about this, and I was just whatever. But yeah, it looks like they're changing the eyes a bit.
That's why the place.
Okay, so who are these people? Are they just gonna be going after the animatronics? Perhaps Mike called them up, like, hey, I need help here. Beat these sons of a bitches up. Yeah, I'm really interested in seeing on how this part takes place in the movie.
The place shut down.
And we have Bonnie in the closet, because as we know, Bonnie goes in the closet. And he kills this guy, seemingly.
There
Yep, he's dead and gone. Now this is a very creepy drawing, I believe, of Bonnie.
are ghost children possessing giant robots.
And that's the ghost kid of Foxy. Very creepy. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kids there, which is interesting because there's 4 animatronics, right? So perhaps one of the kids escape?
Thanks for the heads up.
Technically, they're animatronics.
This was the shot from the first teaser where the camera slowly zooms around Mike and then Freddy is there. Of course, we seem to be going into the prize counter quite a lot in this trailer when the night shift starts. Oh, okay, let's go back. There we have a very creepy and spooky look at Foxy seemingly staring at the night guard. Is this in the office or is it outside the office? I can't tell. I can't remember. Is Abby the daughter or sister? Now, that is a big debate among the fan base. I don't think it's been fully confirmed if Abby is the sister or the daughter. Presumably his sister? I don't know. Yeah, I think she might be his sister. But just look at a shot of Foxy, man. Props. I keep saying this and I will keep saying this. Props to the designers of this, because it must have been challenging to try to get these functioning like this. I mean, of course, perhaps some parts of it is CGI, but mostly I believe it's going to be like practical. And Abby's walking through the welcome sign, which looks very retro.
What do they want?
let's go back. There he is, Bonnie, my boy. Now, hello, welcome to the stream. I gotta say, I love the orange eyes. I don't know, I think orange eyes actually suits them more. Like, I never had a problem with the red eyes, to be fair. But the orange eyes just sort of feel more like, okay, they've toned it down. It's not as blaring as the red eyes. So I could kind of see why they made the design choice. I'm new. Oh, welcome. But yeah, Bonnie's looking at something. I have no clue what. Perhaps Mike. Ah, there he is. Can you see him? Hi. Yes, Balloon Boy is referenced in, amongst other, a lot of references actually. But it's just so cool to get a reference to Balloon Boy. Isn't he playing a part in the movie from what I heard? Or is he going to be kept for the sequel, perhaps? That kind of makes more sense. Also, here's the little rainbows from FNAF World I see there. That's one of the only things I remember from FNAF World. Freddy on stage, it looks like. I'm trying to pick out some things here. Very interesting drawings there.
They want to make her like them.
And now here's something I didn't see in the trailer reaction.
Them.
Abby is with Foxy by here, it seems. So perhaps she's screaming for Foxy to not go after Mike? Or perhaps she's showing Foxy the images of what's going on? Huh. That's interesting. What do you think is going on by here, guys? Or is Foxy staring at Springtrap by here, do you think, thinking, what did you do? I don't know. This part is interesting to me. Oh no, I think he is actually staring at Mike. Because if you put 2 and 2 together, perhaps Mike just senses, okay, Foxy is dangerous. Keep away from him.
Papi?
Yeah. Okay, the cupcake. We all know what Mr. Cupcake has done for me in Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. Maybe he was about to attack. Yeah. So the cupcake means business. He's like, I'm going after them, Lord. The nightmare begins.
Tell me.
No. I think this might actually be taking place. Let me just see if I can get a better view of it here. I think this might actually be taking place in the first few sections of the movie where Mike is running to his old job, or he might actually be running to hit the other guy, though he's not wearing his security guard outfit, I don't believe. Or perhaps he actually got a call that something was happening, and that's why he goes to get his security guard jumper, and he just goes after that person for doing whatever it is he's doing. So, yeah. Okay, he's actually saying something, but did we hear what he said? Oh.
Tell me how to stop them.
Tell me how to stop them. Yeah. There's no stopping them, they're rogue. Now, this part of the trailer has a lot of people thinking that it's actually a cutaway scene where Abby is looking at Freddy and then a hand pops out, you know, as a ghost. People, I think it's a ghost hand here of a child. Though, a lot of people are speculating that this could actually be Abby going inside of Freddy and jump scaring Mike. Though, it kind of feels like to me this is actually legit, because if you look here, she's being picked up by Freddy. I don't know what's going on by here. It could be a cutaway scene. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a cutaway scene, or do you think this is actually a ghost hand grabbing for Abby? Oh god, that sounded weird. I honestly cannot tell. It is probably very good editing if that's the case. Also, can I make a quick joke? Was that a bite of 87? I'm sorry, I had to. I had to. Or in this case, was that the bite of 23? Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Because a lot of people have made me think, like, it could be a scene where Abby is being taken by a ghost kid, perhaps? I wonder if that's actually where the whole... No, that doesn't make sense. I was gonna say, what if Abby is sort of being taken into, like, this sort of flashback sequence where she sees the ghost kids, and that's how Mike enters the thing where he sees the ghost kids? I don't know. I'm probably thinking way too much ahead of that. Though, yeah, this scene right by here is actually really interesting. Okay, here we have Foxy. Now, originally when I saw the teaser trailer, I thought this was an endoskeleton. I mean, they're all endoskeletons, but I thought there was, like, the endoskeleton, like, without the Freddy suit and all that. But no, seemingly this is just Foxy. Abby's looking. It's gotta be a full scene. I highly doubt it's a cutaway. Yeah. Cause, like I say, let's go back, to the scene, actually.
How to stop them?
Yeah, cause it does look like it is actually legit. That she's just staring at Freddy, and then a ghost hand pops out, seemingly picking her up, scaring her, and perhaps Mike just goes up to Freddy and manages to grab her just before, you know, her bite of 87 fate is inevitable. But
It's too late.
yeah, I do have two certain points on that. Like, some of me is thinking that it's a cutaway, other points of me is thinking, no, this is actually legit, and that is gonna play out how the trailer describes it. But like I say, sometimes trailers like to do this whole thing where it's clever editing that makes you think that's gonna happen, but in the movie it plays out completely different. But no, I do think that could play out exactly how the trailer intends it to. Okay, now this actually made me lose my mind. This is probably one of my favourite shots in the trailer. Mike Smith is looking forward at Spring Bonnie. Now, in my reaction, I said this is Springtrap, but a lot of people have come to the conclusion that it's actually Spring Bonnie before Springtrap. I'm not too sure on that side of the law, like how Spring Bonnie becomes Springtrap. Like, is Springtrap like a withered version of Spring Bonnie? I'm not too sure on that, but yeah, assumingly this is Spring Bonnie, and doesn't he look amazing? Like, William Afton. Oh my god. Okay, Abby is seemingly running away from whatever Mike. So is... Hang on, is William actually chasing Mike by here, or is he chasing Abby? Or perhaps he's chasing both of them.
Abby, go!
Or that could be a completely different scene. Hello Eclipse Studios, welcome to the stream. Okay, now a car is driving off in the very familiar ghost scene with the kids. Okay, was Mike saying something there? Or is he just sort of like confused? I think he might just be confused. Now this is another selling shot right there. Bonnie and Chica side by side in their original forms. And Chica's cupcake has gone. Could you imagine if... Yeah, that's a good point. Could you imagine if Chica sent her cupcake into the vent to go after Mike? She's like, I'm coming after you no matter what. I think Springtrap there is... I think Springtrap there is when he hides from the kids inside the Spring Bonnie suit, so maybe he wears that as a costume in the first movie until he gets spring-locked. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea. But, yeah. It looks to be that this is the sequence that plays where Mike is in the vent, and perhaps Bonnie and Chica have been chasing him, and they just look towards the camera as if to say, like, we are coming for you. You better get ready. Now this... Is this, Vanessa? What happened here? Huh. I have a theory. So, in the last part of the trailer, we see Abby with, Freddy, or a lot of the people are assuming is Golden Freddy. So could Golden Freddy, or normal Freddy, whatever Freddy it is, have different modes? Like, sometimes he's good, other times he's bad. And when he actually goes with Abby, perhaps they go to Vanessa's house and Freddy seemingly kills or hurts Vanessa? Huh. Interesting. I'm actually curious about that. Okay, so here's the set footage of Mike beating up this guy. We still don't know why Mike is beating up this guy. Perhaps he said some things, or perhaps he's making fun of Mike, and that's what made him get fired, and that's why he has to go to work at Freddy's pizza place. So, yeah, this looks intense though. Like, I remember seeing the leaked filming for this, and he just beat the crap out of him. This is the scene I was on about, where potentially this could be after Bonnie and Chica was chasing Mike, and then perhaps Springtrap or Spring Bonnie appears. Hello, welcome to the stream. And here we have the first full proper look at Springtrap or Spring Bonnie. Maybe this is... I don't know, would they put like Springtrap in this if he is going to be right at the end of the film? I don't know, but I gotta say, I like the blackness and the white with his eyes there. That looks so cool. They did a great job on Springtrap or Spring Bonnie or both. I wish Golden Freddy was a girl, so it could be girl power between Abby and Golden Freddy, lol. I can't comment on that, to be honest. Okay, sure. I understand what you mean though. And there's Mike. Ooh, Mike has had a bit of a scratch there. So maybe... I reckon he's being chased down by Freddy by or maybe Spring Bonnie was threatening him, so he slashed his suit there, and then Freddy sort of chases the security guard, and he tries to escape, but you know, he can't, and then that's where this excuse me, and then that's where this takes place with a spring lock. I gotta say though, that gotta be painful. Oh my god. Now, here's what I'm thinking. Is this actually gonna happen? Like, is Mike gonna get killed off by here, or is he gonna be saved by Abby? No, look at the mask. Doesn't that look like Freddy? Doesn't that look like Freddy's mask? Like, you can see the brown. Or is it spring traps? Okay, I'm confused. Is that Springtrap or is that Freddy? Or perhaps it's a new animatronic, could you imagine? But, yeah. Seemingly, he's gonna get chopped up by that thing. Five Nights at Freddy's. And there he is, Corey himself. Now, funny thing is, before the reaction, I actually watched a lot of Corey's videos. So to see him in this was absolutely mind-blowing. I was like, yo, I just watched his videos. And now he's in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie trailer. Like, what?
Where to? Why do I always get the weirdos?
Okay, this is what I mean, though. Because if you look at Freddy's eye is blue. And he doesn't look to be, like, in a threat mode right by you. So this is why I'm thinking that the different eye things means different modes for the animatronics. So, like, when they are possessed, perhaps they like orangey colour. When they turn good, they are blue. And when they are possessed, again, perhaps they are black and white. I don't know if they're going to add that. They did with Springtrap though, which is interesting. Because slight movement could set it off. Yeah. So yeah, that is basically the Five Nights at Freddy's official trailer. In theaters and on Peacock, October 27. I'm still questioning how he fits in that car. Yeah, I mean, you actually make a good point, Joyper, there. Wait, how does he get in the car? You make a very good point by there. What, does he just, like, take off his head and, like, his suit and just let the endoskeleton just go in first, and then the endoskeleton drags his head in? Like, how does this work? Tell me, guys, how do you think this works? How do you think Freddy is in the car with Abby right now? Perhaps it's a big car, you know? You never know. Yeah, perhaps it's a very big car. And Freddy can just go inside it. So yeah, that's the Five Nights at Freddy's official trailer. I gotta say, man, wow. Blumhouse did a very good job of making it feel so good. Look at the height difference between Abby and Golden Freddy. Yeah, man, Abby and Golden Freddy is a massive size difference. I mean, to be fair, Freddy is an animatronic. He's like massive, you know. That's pretty much all I can cover. We pretty much covered everything that was in the trailer. Well, not everything, but there's a lot of videos of other people covering other things of the trailer. I mean, we've been on for like 43 minutes. Which I think is long enough for covering the Five Nights at Freddy's official trailer. So, yeah, I want to thank you all for tuning in to this very short-ish live stream. I wasn't expecting to go live today. I did actually have another video planned where I did do this, but the thing is, it wasn't as good. I wanted to sort of have a conversation And I think this is the better way to do it for these sort of things. So, yeah. Freddy probably sees Abby as... and Abby sees Freddy as 100. Oh my god. Like, Abby just looks up thinking, oh my god, you are massive, mate. And Corey's just in the front thinking, why do I always pick up the weirdos? I'm so glad Corey's in this. He deserves it. But yeah. Thank you all for tuning in, and I shall see you all next time.